Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so the next type of question that you guys are going to learn are the transition questions. Now, transitions, what they are basically words or phrases that connect two sentences or two paragraphs. Guys, this is another one where your summary comes in a comes into play in a huge way. Guys, it is so important that you guys summarize these paragraphs because that is where most of the answers come from, and you're going to see that. Because basically, you have to understand what is going on in that paragraph, what's going on in the next paragraph. Now, what would connect those two ideas? Because that's all a transition phrase is, or a word, is how you connect certain things to each other. Okay? So, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys an example of what I'm talking about. Okay? Now, first of all, these are some transitions. Okay? Now, I'm not going to go over every single one. I will give you a copy of these eventually, okay, that you can go over. Words that serve a certain purpose by connecting two ideas. So, if you want to show something that happens in chronological order, so first, second, third, okay, when you're comparing things, words like also and both and like, to add a similar idea, okay, they have to have a certain purpose, okay. If the two things being connected are opposites, okay, then it might be a different one than if the two separate sentences have similar subjects. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, right here. Okay, now, like anything, we go to the question first just to see what we got to find. So, which sentence should be added in front of sentence 11 to better introduce the third paragraph? Okay, so we look at sentence 11. Okay, so we need to figure out sentence 10, sentence 11. Okay, and we gotta summarize both these paragraphs to understand what we have to connect. Okay, so let's, like anything, you have to read. Now, don't forget, and I'm going to keep reminding you of this, and I kind of don't care if you get annoyed with it. You have to read every single little bit in the revising section, okay? Every single word needs to be read, and this is one of those examples in which you really have to do that, okay? So let's look right here. Marine biologist Sylvia Earle is an explorer who has led more than 100 ocean expeditions and set a record for solo diving at 1,000 meters. After studying marine ecosystems and completing many research dives, in 1979 she descended into the ocean near Oahu and walked on the ocean floor 1,250 feet below the surface. Dr. Earle has developed technology for underwater exploration, both piloted and robotic craft. For example, she and her husband, engineer Graham Hawkes, designed and built the Deep Rover research submarine. In addition, Dr. Earle has worked with Texas A&M Corpus Christi to study the Gulf of Mexico and served as the chief scientist of the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. She is also an expert in the impact of oil spills. She wants everyone to understand that ocean systems power many global processes that greatly affect life. Health to the oceans means health for all of us, okay? So, let's start off with this last paragraph right here, okay? Basically, when you summarize this last one, it's basically talking about the health of the oceans, right? And how Dr. Earle helps, okay? Okay. And Dr. Earle helps, okay? Right here, it talks about how she developed technology. Okay? So, basically, which of these transitions connects the idea that she developed technology and that she cares about the health of the oceans? Okay? So let's look at these. Which sentence should be added in front of 11 to better introduce the third paragraph? Clearly, Dr. Earle has accomplished a great deal and has been justly honored. Okay, now that, for the most part, deals kind of with this section because it talks about how she developed technology, but it's got nothing to do with the health of the oceans. It hasn't been it doesn't connected in any way. So we can get rid of that one. Okay. Furthermore, Dr. Earle has seen volcanic fissures on the ocean floor. Okay. Does that connect these in any meaningful way? Is it talk about the health of the oceans or technology? No. We can easily get rid of that one. C. In addition to her scientific accomplishment, Dr. Earle works diligently to communicate how important healthy ocean ecosystems are for humans. Does it talk about her developing technology? Yes, it does. Scientific accomplishments. Does it talk about her wanting to improve the health of the oceans? Absolutely. It mentions healthy oceanic systems here. So that concludes information about both of these. So it means those are connected. It's a pretty good bet that's the answer, but we don't know for sure yet. D. Finally, the National Geographic Society honored her for greatly adding to our understanding of Earth's oceans. That kind of connects with the first part, but in no way connects the second part. So C is the answer. Are you guys kind of seeing the idea of the summary and why it's so important? Okay, so that's transitions. I want you guys to go ahead and practice.